If you have tried over and over again, telling someone like your husband, boyfriend, that, oh, you cannot treat me this way, you hurt my feelings when you said this, over and over again, know that they are not really listening to you, not because they don't love you, but more often than not, it's because you know how our brain is wired. Because you trying to talk, over convince someone, and trying to, tell them what they should have done, etc. This, in people's brain, we usually rebel subconsciously against being told what to do, what we should have done, etc., etc. So you are speaking to their resistance, their defensiveness, and that is what comes out when you're trying to explain, to convince them of how you feel. So how do you actually implement proper boundaries in the way that they really listen and even care and be inspired to step up? Is that when you express something that you don't like or not okay with, if the other person still chooses to do something, to, step over a boundary, and, sometimes they might not choose it, but they accidentally do it. But if you want people to really learn about your boundaries and take them seriously, you have to understand that implementing a boundary is not about what the other person should or should not do. It's not about you telling them what to do, but actually what you decide to do when the boundary is stepped on. So what you can do is when someone steps on it, you don't explain anymore, you don't talk about it anymore. You simply, like, in your energy, say that, okay, I don't have any space for this anymore. And you take away your energy, your presence from it. Then you are actually essentially leaving the other person to make the decision. Do I want to actually respect the other person's boundaries because I value their presence? Or will I be okay with this person not being around anymore? Then, because you let them have the decision making, they are not feeling forced to comply and they get to choose. So when they are finally learning, and you have to give them grace, when they are finally learning, then you can see that, okay, they are learning to care and have consideration for me. So if you want to learn more about communication tips, check out my course, The Art of Feminine Communication and Influence, where I share juicy, exclusive stuffs that I cannot share online.